Don't know why I feel like putting on like a sad face. It's not like anything actually bad has happened. I'm at my parents' house right now in Dudley. It's Christmas Eve. I'm going to make a pie tomorrow, so pray for me that I don't burn the house down. I'm really excited to actually do something since I came back. I feel like I've been very lazy. I mean, obviously I'm with family, so it is a time to relax and to enjoy being with family, but also at the same time, I'm a little bit too old to be doing nothing now. I just had a realization yesterday that just makes me a bit sad, and that since moving away from parents, not having people who are so worried about me, who've made rules for me my whole life, that I wasn't really looking forward to coming down and seeing them. Which makes me feel like a really bad person. I love them to bits. Like, there's no reason why I should have any qualms against them. They've been great. Like, my family have been the best that they could have been. And, you know, they kind of whipped me into shape. And I am fully aware of things that I do wrong because they taught me correctly. Like, they've been good parents. Well, no, it's nothing that they've done wrong. It's me reacting badly. Okay, so the other night, I was kind of having a bit of a half discussion with my mum. I don't remember what it was about, but it was one of those things, one of those many things that turns into a parent, you know, just turning a story that you give them into serious Christian parental advice. And I appreciate it every time it happens, but I'm also like, I've heard this before, it's making me sad, it's making me feel inadequate, because it's just reminding me that there are things that I'm not doing, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's been months since the whole idea of me doing a teaching course. My mum still talks about it this past week, which is totally understandable. And yet every time she mentions it to me, because it's not what I want to do, it makes me upset, because it makes me feel like by not doing that thing that I don't want to do, that she would want me to do, I'm letting her down, even though I'm not doing it because it would make me upset to do. Because I just know that I don't want to do any more studies. I've talked about this loads already. I'm well into that stage where there are things that I'm doing that are very clearly disappointing my mother. And being with her reminds me of all that, which is why when I'm away, I don't really call her that much. Our relationship is really good, okay? Got nothing against her. We're great. I swear, we are such a tight family. There's just that one thing, which it's not even pressure. It's not like you have to do this. It's you should. And it's perfectly justified. Her argument is perfectly justified. I can't argue with her. I can't say that she's wrong. She's not wrong. So I just kind of have to sit there and nod, and it just, I know when I go back and I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to start crying for no reason. Every single time she talks to me about my future, it just makes me sad. Not because I don't think I have a bright future, but because the bright future that I have for myself would make her very upset. Because obviously the music I'm doing is secular, my family is Christian. That already is upsetting. I definitely cannot talk to my family about my sexuality. I can't do that. I can't be open with them. I can't do that. My mum clearly thinks she knows everything about me. But there are just things that you don't tell them, because it would make them even more sad and even more worried. I don't need her to be more worried about me than she already is, just because I didn't suddenly become a paid musician right after my studies. And I knew that wasn't going to happen. But I think it frustrates her. It frustrates her more than it frustrates me, which is very interesting. She's more impatient than me to get a fully fledged career, whereas I understand that it takes time, and I have developed that sort of patience for myself. She doesn't want to have to wait for me to be successful. She's like, get in there. Which is, in a way, nice of her, but also it's this weird chain of worrying me that it's worrying her about me. Like, I can't enjoy the process fully if there's someone on the sidelines trying to rush the process, which is upsetting. I may have mentioned a band that I'm with in a past video, perhaps. I'm not sure if I did. And we've done a few gigs now. We haven't been paid for any of them yet. Every single gig my mum asks me, are you getting paid for this one? Are you getting paid for this one? Are you getting paid for this one? No, Mum, not yet. It takes time. It's hard to tell my mother that because she just wants me to be successful. I get it. I feel like I'd be like this for my own child. I can't even say that I'm not like her because I'm not a mum. I don't know how it feels. So maybe I would be impatient for my child to do well in the world, and maybe I'd have pressure from other parents whose kids are doing great. Know what I mean? I do plan on going everything one at a time. There are a few little adult things that I still need to get underway. I've been living in London for 2 years, I still haven't gotten myself a GP in London. I still haven't got a driver's licence. I got my new passport, I renewed my passport this year. That's going to last me till 2028, awesome. I booked my first holiday without my parents. So we're going to Cyprus in February, that's awesome. So there are tiny little things that I'm moving forward in, and I'm perfectly comfortable to go at a slow pace because I hear of those stories of young people becoming famous or successful extremely quickly and then burning out. And that is my worst fear. To reach your goals at a super young age and then not know what else to do and then go mental because you don't know what else to do. What the heck? I want to be totally mentally stable when I make the grade. I want to do it properly. So yeah, I've been super productive today and watched baking videos so that tomorrow I'm gonna ace that pie. Why have I started talking about food again? Generally, I want to say that I'm doing well. I'm not in my overdraft. I'm not borrowing money. Haven't started paying student loan back yet, but yeah, I don't have to. I'm not earning that much yet. But at least I'm earning more than I'm spending. That's the thing. I am actually proud of myself. I genuinely think I could be doing so much worse. I could be pregnant. I could be suicidal. I could be a hooker. You know how many times I thought of being a hooker? I really thought, at a low point, I thought, do you know what? I could just make money with my vagina. How about I just do that? I haven't done it yet. Have I? No, I have not. I'm okay. And every time someone says they're fine, they don't look fine. But I'm in a good place. At least I have a lot of support if I do start to drown in hormones. And I'm never alone. My dad was telling me the other day that I always live like, well, for the past few years since starting uni, I've lived like I have no one to help me, that I have to do everything myself. And not just in terms of finances, that I do everything as if there is no one to help me, and I only need to support myself and that I can't ask for help. And I'm fully aware of the fact that I can ask for help. And I don't think I'm too proud to not ask for help. I don't think that I'm so brilliant that I can do everything by myself. No, I'm not full of myself or anything. In fact, yeah, I want to be able to prove to myself that I can. I don't think I can fully, so I'm challenging myself to be a bit more independent than I was in the past. Living away from parents is kind of helping. I got to know someone so well, she wanted me to move in with her, so that counts as an achievement, right? And she doesn't want to kick me out yet? After 2 years? That's impressive! Always looking on the bright side, I have not been abused. I safely made it to my parents' house. I don't have any STIs. I'm not pregnant. I haven't been mutilated. Everything's okay. I am in full health. And people really keep telling me that I've lost weight since the last time I came here. A friend from church was like, have you lost weight? I was like, no. And the first thing my dad says to me when I come back home, have you lost weight? And then he asked me if I'm starving myself. Guys, I eat like a pig, okay? I am in no way starving myself. I love food. And because I don't live with my parents, there is no one to tell me to stop eating, so I just keep eating. I'm eating even worse than I was when I lived here. When I wasn't buying all of the food that I was eating less. And now I'm eating more. Do you know what it is? I hope it's because I'm drinking a lot of green tea to, well, out of guilt essentially. Out of guilt that I'm eating a lot of food. I drink green tea, I put apple cider vinegar in it, and sometimes I eat kale in my burgers. Yes, I'm eating some greens, this is healthy. Even though it's with a huge slab of beef. Oh, this is a bland update. There is no point in me turning the camera on. I haven't said anything useful today. But yeah, tomorrow is Christmas. Oh my lord, tomorrow is Christmas. I'm really excited to wear the big Christmas pudding earrings that I bought about 5 years ago that I have kept because I loved them so much. I kept them. I got them from Asda. They were £3. I love them to bits. Even though I'm not going anywhere. We're going to church. I'm going to wear them to church. I'm going to wear these huge earrings to church. Everyone's going to be like, what? Also, I don't think hardly anyone recognised me at church. The kids didn't recognise me. I wanted to cry. My heart is broken. There is no heartbreak worse than a child forgetting who you are. I don't care if you've been through 3 breakups. Children. I'm actually tearing up a little bit. These kids walked right past me. I was like... The pastor gave me a great hug. That was nice. That was nice. And he prayed over me. That was very nice. So, they still love me, generally. And I'll see him tomorrow. Because it's going to be a Christmas Day service. And then they're going to do an overnight thing on the 31st. To think, every New Year I have spent at a church. There are people who go out partying for New Year. No, I go to church with my mom every single year, without fail. Every year of my entire life. No regrets. Last year was spent in Malta. That was cool. Oh, I wonder how Auntie Dorothy is doing. I haven't spoken with her. I have her on Facebook. I should message her on Facebook. I have her on Facebook. Oh my lord. My first babysitter, I have her on Facebook. Magic. I hope you guys have a good Christmas. This is late. I know it's late. But, yeah. Christmas is great. Or whatever you celebrate at this time of year. I don't remember all the names. But I hope you enjoy it. That you spend it with your loved ones. And that you eat lots of food, but not that amount that makes you throw up. And don't drink too much alcohol. Just don't do it. Especially if you're with kids, don't drink too much alcohol. And don't leave it out on the table, or one of the kids will accidentally drink some. You don't want to be responsible for a kid getting drunk. Not that I have, but you shouldn't. It doesn't sound good. Okay. My mum's singing carols downstairs, I can hear her.